Okay, this is where we're staying, or have been staying for the past 3 days. So I want you to get the view. It's a lovely space. Look at this view down here. Look at this, look at this, look at this. The great outdoors. Green spaces. This is what we're missing. I've been doing a lot of landscape photography, and last night I even done some astro photography. Never seen so many stars. Well, I have, but not for a long time. It's gorgeous. This morning I was out this way about 8 o'clock with my camera, with my 5D, trying to get some landscape, trying to capture this beautiful landscape. It weren't easy because the sun always messes with me. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look down there, look down there. You still can't even see it properly. Let me go to where a spot where I was, where you can see the great outdoors, the English garden that we hear so much about, but don't really get to see that often. So came all the way out here. We're staying all the way back there behind those trees there. Oops, can you see that? Behind those trees. That's where we've been staying, in the house called Trotter House, affectionately, or not. So it go. Anyway, through this gap in the fence, right, and you can see all the way out there, the fields going back on this nice slope where the grass is just left wild, and beyond that, that line of trees, the woods, look like silver birches or something, all standing straight. I wanted to really go down there, but didn't have time, so couldn't get all the way out there to where the birches are. But look, all this scrub here, see this rough scrub, but that's not what I came out here for, although it is gorgeous. Just seeing the land in that kind of state that you don't get to see. But let me show you what it was that I came out here for. That I made this early morning forage away from so-called civilization, if I can call it that. Now if you look down that way, spin around and look down there. You see that valley? Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. You can hear birds singing. Oops, don't want to zoom. There's that beautiful line of trees, birches, silver birches by the look of it, that I never got to go down there. I suppose I could run down there now quickly, but because we're on such a steep incline, I'll probably roll all the way down there and bust my head. But then you can see a fence, it's fenced off all the way. It's beautiful. Great place for a bit of landscape photography. So I did that this morning. Got a few good shots, I think. But I was more further out that way. Got a few good shots of that beautiful landscape. And just out here, being at one with nature. Because we don't get that opportunity very often to be at one with this great outdoors. And as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that this is what I like. This is what life is all about for me, being in contact with this. That it's just so missing. It's just missing. in our lives in London. So listen to that. You hear it? And look at those trees. I love the way the trees, you know, because it's so hill and gully, for want of a better word. You always come up into this situation where you've got trees against the skyline, and I just can't resist it. It's just gorgeous. Look at this over here. The trees kind of like talking. It's out there, dominating the skyline, that link between heaven and earth. And if you look at it, trees always remind me of upside down lightning. If you imagine the earth to be the sky, if we flip this screen, the lightning's coming from the ground into the sky. But if you flip it, it's like it's coming down and spreading out, branching out momentarily. That's what trees remind me of. Or a nerve, a root nerve that comes from your gum into your teeth. Or is it the other way around? Yeah. And it just spreads out. And you get this beautiful, look at this. Trees against the skyline. Makes for a great picture. Isn't that tranquil? Tranquil. Look at this, over here, look at this. Got the glorious sunshine in the background. The trees expanding, spreading out, dominating the land. Yeah, man. Give me more, give me more. And then this wonderful sky that we got, moody sky. Look at that moody sky. Everything's like art out here. It's just like art. Allah's art. The Most High's art. Artwork that we don't normally even notice. So anyway, it's our last day out in Tiverton, Exeter. We came out with some teenagers from London, and been on like a survival course. But it's not a survival in a physical sense, but more spiritual survival. And we've been brainstorming and doing these little not lessons, but little exercises to probe deeper into us and to probe into each other to see what we're made of and how we think and how we act, you know, so that, you know, once you know who you are or how you think, it can help you to resolve issues in terms of relationships between other people. And we think so differently. Even though we use the same language, a lot of the time we don't actually understand what it is we're talking about because we don't understand the language, and we have different perceptions of the words that we're using or the phrases that we're using. And it was just so interesting seeing the young people, not just the young people, but us as well, older ones, battling with each other, you know, because our thought processes are so different. Our thought patterns are so different. Even though we're trying to build the same, or we say we're trying to build the same reality, we're positive or conscious or negative or religious or spiritual. It's just really interesting, you know, being out here without the distractions of the city and the surroundings and the technology. It's really interesting. A couple of days out here can just make you, you know, when you get tired and you're tired and you're in strange surroundings and it just lets it all come out. It just all comes out, man. All those things that you hold back, it comes out, and that's when the real work begins. So we saw that over the course of 3 days. And it's kind of sad that we have to go back today, but I'm a bit tired now. You know, debating, going into the night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We went to bed like 3:30 one night because we was debating about male-female relations and the things that we think and the way that we think. So I got some pondering to do on the way back, and maybe we'll do a video of it, of my findings, once we get back to the big smoke. But right now I see a shot that I want to take down there, so I'm going to take that and done. Yeah, but it's all been good. Exeter massive. Yeah, you got a lovely piece of countryside out here, lovely.